Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Arlo Maverick. I'm a man of many hats who just happens to rap, and today we're talking about rooming with other artists. So recently an artist that I mentored asked me for my advice on rooming with other artists, which can seem like a positive thing, but at the same time though, can be a very negative thing, depending on how you guys approach it. So let's talk about it. First thing you have to ask yourself and ask the crew is, does everyone have a financial plan? Do they have a plan to deal with their individual expenses in addition to the collective expenses that will be factored into living together? Something to think about. Are your roommates willing to sacrifice their ego to make sure that everyone has a roof over their head and that the lights can stay on? When you're in a situation where you're tired of dealing with your boss, you're tired of the job that you're at, and you're like, you know what, I just want to leave, you can do that when you're on your own. But when there's other people who are depending on you, then you have to be mindful of that, because that could put you in a real bad predicament. And if the people you're rooming with haven't thought about that and don't have the fortitude to deal with that, then that could put all of you in a real bad position. Something to be mindful of is that what if someone loses their job or has an emergency that makes it so that they can't actually room with you? Have you thought about that? If you have a dwelling in which you have 4 people and each of them is paying for that, you're paying a quarter. When it turns to 1/3, that might be a little bit more money than you expected, and that might change everything. So you have to be mindful of that. Feasibility, it's a big word. If everybody is working and no one has time to create, what's the point? The great thing about roommating with other artists is that you have the ability to be inspired by one another. You can throw out ideas, you can bounce ideas off each other, you can create and record, you can film, so on and so forth. But if everybody is busy working to actually pay the bills and no one is creating, then what's the point? Ladies and gentlemen, that is part 1 of a 2-part vlog talking about rooming with other artists. Please stay tuned for the second part of it. In closing, I want to thank you for tuning in and checking out this vlog. If you found yourself to be more informed by the end of it, then please make sure to click the like button as well too. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, which is youtube.com/Arlo Maverick. Make sure to check me out on my socials at Arlo Maverick on Instagram. Occasionally use Twitter, but not too often. Facebook.com/Arlo Maverick. Check out my music as well too. I'm an artist. You can find my music on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, anywhere music is streamed, you can find me there. And until the next episode, y'all. Peace.